Well, just look at it.
Look at how huge this beast is. It's ginormous. And why is there a door on it? Is this a video game console or a fucking closet? Even the AC adapter weighs 1,000,000 tons. Now seriously, have you ever seen one of these? Other than the Atari 5200, I haven't. The AC adapter and TV actually share the same wire. Then there's all these numeric buttons. Like, what the shit is this? Is this thing a phone?
A whole fucking Tiger game console. In 1997, this was Tiger's belated answer to the Game Boy. You'd think it was called the Game.com, but it's actually the Gamecom.
Gamecom active.
You could even connect a dial-up modem to it to access the internet, text only. I don't believe it myself. Imagine reading your email on this thing, and you'd have to hook it up to a modem so you couldn't leave your house anyway. Why not just use a computer?
I remember in the early 90s seeing commercials for the 3DO. It was advertised as the most advanced game system, and it forced itself right into your face. Like, if you don't get this thing, you're gonna get left in the dust. It even went out of its way to insult Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, saying that those are just baby toys. Well, everybody I knew had those baby toys, and nobody, I repeat, nobody I have ever met owned a 3DO. Probably because its price in the US was $700. I mean, fuck. But you better buy it because this is the real gaming console. That was its slogan, real. Because it's a real piece of shit. There were many different models. This right here is the FZ1, made by Panasonic. It only has one controller input. Wow. Now that's what you call an advanced system, isn't it? Instead of 2 controller inputs, let's just have 1. Let's make it so you have to plug the second controller into the first controller and just daisy chain them together. What were they fucking thinking? It sucks. Oh God, it sucks. You plop it on the top of the Genesis like they're mating. God, I mean, do you think that's enough add-ons? It doesn't even look aesthetically presentable. I mean, it's just like an ugly tumor. Oh, you gotta love this. No end labels on the cartridges. Believe it or not, like the Sega CD, it has its own fucking power adapter. That's great. I mean, now you got 3. And trying to hook them all up at the same time is a friggin' nightmare. Here goes the Genesis, the Sega CD, and bullshit. What a load of fucking bullshit. How did they fuck this up so bad? I can't even turn it the other way because it doesn't fit. Why can I only plug in 2 power adapters? Why can't these go sideways? Or better yet, why the hell do they have these box things? Why can't it just be like this? So anyway, let's fire this monster up and play some Primal Rage.
Warrior. How was work
Oh, please,
today?
God, tell me what's going
annoying.
on. Why can't I see the characters? I'm playing Invisible Primal Rage. Alright, let's try Virtual Fighter.
Is anyone else in the mood to
What the fuck?
in one direction?
Guess what? We left something out. There's another cable which connects the Genesis to the
there it is.
32X. Isn't it enough
like he
that
has a
the damn
return
thing
pad,
is
too.
inserted onto
Right,
the
come on,
top of the
let's get back to
Genesis?
James
Why
Town
does
and
it
set
need
things
another
right.
connector? Look at this. It's a fucking mess. You got a perfect visual analogy. Sega invented the 32X to increase the lifespan of the Genesis.
Look, there you
And
are.
that's
giving him the
exactly
goods.
what the friggin' thing looks like. It's on life support.
What the hell are you doing there? You told me you were checking on the horses.
Well, she's a sizable
How could there
woman.
exist
That's what I
a
meant.
bad Zelda game, let alone 3 of them, and on a console that's not Nintendo?
Look how huge it is. It looks like
Right,
one
come
of those
on,
old
gotta get those guns
VCRs.
back.
It is the
Hey,
biggest
hi,
video
how are
game
you
console
today?
I've
Good to
ever
see you.
seen. But
Listen,
at
we've
first,
just
I
been
thought the
informed that
controller
these guns
input
are
was broken.
defective.
I have 4
We're
different
from the gun
controllers,
company.
and none of them worked, except
Anyway,
for
you
the
know how
wireless
we
one,
like
which
to take
sucks so
things
bad
back
it isn't
from
even
you
worth it.
people?
Then I
We're gonna go
found
ahead
out
and
that
take
there's
these
another
back.
input
That's right. We're from
on the
Gun
back.
Control.
So the one on the front is either
Where are you
broken or
taking
intended
guns?
for the second
Ryan,
player.
grab the return
This
pad.
means that every time I want to swap a
Got a
controller,
pale-face.
I have to pull out the whole console.
They're gone. You can talk normal now.
Look at this
Like you
mess.
should.
A
Only one way
steering
to be
wheel?
certain.
A gun?
Let's do a quick
What
search.
madman
Native
came up with
American
this?
role models.
Believe it or not, it
Zero
actually
results
uses
found.
cartridges.
Looks like we did it,
Have you ever
Brian.
seen a
Oh,
cartridge
God.
like this?
Hey, what are
A
you gonna do with
silver
all those
triangle
guns?
that
I don't know,
snaps
sell them
onto
to
the
some
top of the
messed up kid?
console? Yeah,
The hell
the
is that?
fucking Jaguar CD.
Stewie?
There's something about this that perplexes me. you have a game console
my God, what are
that
you doing?
not many people own.
This time machine
So
has
you
almost
make
killed
an
us 100
add-on
times, Brian.
that
And yesterday
requires
was just too
owning
close a call.
the game
So I decided
console.
to get rid of it before something irreparable
Besides, the
happened.
fucking thing has its own
Your
AC
time machine.
adapter.
It's
So
like
that's
your
two.
crowning
One for
achievement.
the Jaguar
Can't
and
believe you
one
just
for the
destroy
Jaguar
it.
CD.
Trust me, Brian, it's
And
for
that's
the
some
best.
cool looking
But
design.
hey, at least I've had some
It looks
fun
just
with
like a
it.
toilet.
You know what I did
Yeah,
last week?
it's a
I time
fucking
traveled
toilet.
ahead to Christmas,
What
so
a
I wouldn't have to
perfect
wait all
analogy.
year for the new toys to come out.
Wow, good timing, little fella. This just came out today.
And speaking of
Yeah,
weird
I kinda knew
hookups,
that
the
already.
worst of
Would you
all
like to
is
donate
the
an extra
RCA
dollar to the
Studio
Quahog
2.
Food Bank?
Technically,
Oh,
it's not
sure.
a Pong console
And would you
because
like
it
to come
uses
home and clean my
cartridges,
toilet
but
while
when
we're
the
both
hell am
doing
I ever
stuff
going
for
to
each
talk
other?
about this thing? Typically, any game system will use two wires, one for the AC adapter and one to plug into the TV. But then there's shitty consoles like this that think they're being cutting edge by combining both the wires into one. In other words, both the video
like the end
connector
of an
and
era.
AC adapter
Sack up,
plug
you
into
twink.
the
It's
same
just a
box,
machine.
which then plugs
Look at all
into
the
the
perfectly
TV.
good stuff that
Again,
people just throw
forcing
out
you
for
to
no
use a
reason.
I
box
don't know, it's
and to
mostly twin
unscrew it
mattresses.
every time you want
If
to
you
play a
have a twin
different game
mattress,
system.
aren't you pretty much a failure as a
So
human being?
technically
No, I mean it.
speaking,
Like, here, look at this
the video
screen hockey net.
signal
It's in
is
great
traveling
shape.
up this
You know, we should
wire,
take this home and
and
set
then
it up,
the
get some fresh air, get some
electricity coming
exercise.
from the
Yeah, I
wall
suppose I could use a new
socket
hobby
is
now that
coming
the time
back
machine is gone.
through
sure
the
you're not
same
gonna miss
wire.
that thing?
I don't
I
even
was getting
understand
bored
how
of it
that
anyway.
works.
You know, not
It
every
doesn't even have any
historical event is all
external
it's cracked up to
controllers.
be.
Two players
Women,
would have to
we've
huddle
spent
around and
decades
use the
fighting for
keypads.
our right to
Man,
vote.
if there was an
So when
RCA
you go to
Studio
those
1,
booths and
I'd hate to
cast your
see it.
ballot, remember, Warren G. Harding is way the cutest.
Okay, Brian, I'm just putting this out there, but I'm a baby, and only dicks don't let babies win.
God, look at this day, huh? You know, usually I'd be sitting inside writing, you'd be working on one of your machines, but here we are enjoying it.
Yes, it is a nice change of pace. Oh, wait, I gotta go grab my knee pads. I was using them for this other thing. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Why isn't there a head? What's this about?
Brian, look
This
out!
must be one of the worst designs for any invented in history. It's basically a pair of goggles on a stand. The 3D effects are hard to focus and they strain your eyes.
Brian,
There's
can
even
you
a
hear
warning
me?
on the
Holy
box
crap,
that said
what
it could
the hell
cause
happened?
headaches and seizures. That's great,
That
right?
guy sucked.
Well, that's it. The Virtual Boy was such a flop, it died in less than a year. Yeah, and I didn't pick these games.
Mom,
this
is
is all
Brian
of them.
gonna be
I
okay?
just reviewed
I don't
every
know,
Virtual Boy
but this
game
is the
to be
best
released in
veterinarian in
North America.
Quahog.
That's
Brian's
right,
getting
I
the
am
finest
holding
care
the
there is.
entire
He had to share
library
the
of games
ambulance
for
with
this
a
piece of
chicken.
shit in my one hand.
Aren't you supposed to be running around?
Don't talk to me. You have a bad reputation
So
in the
hey,
chicken
why not
community.
just follow whatever Nintendo's
Doctor, how is
doing?
Brian? Is he
That
gonna be okay?
mentality is what
I'm
brought
so
us
sorry,
what I
Mrs.
think
Griffin, but
so
Brian's
far
injuries are
is
just
the
too
worst
severe for us to
video
save
game
him.
console
I don't know how much
I
longer
have
he
ever
has,
played.
but I suggest that you all go in and say your goodbyes.
The R Zone. This is basically a shitty version of the Virtual Boy. Yes, I said that. As if the Virtual Boy isn't already shitty enough. Just look at it. What planet did this thing come from? Here's how it works. You take the
Oh
game
my
cartridge,
God.
you slide it into
Brian,
the system,
no.
then the screen lights up. Then you
You're
strap
really-
the thing on
Damn
your
it,
head.
Brian, you
and
can't
that's one
die.
thing I have
We were
to
gonna
give
do
it
so many
credit
things
for, is that
together.
they actually
We were gonna
fought
become windsurfers.
to have a head strap.
I was gonna be a little better than you,
Anyway,
but we were
the
both gonna
image
be
gets
good.
projected right here. There's supposed to be a piece of
You guys,
reflective
I think
plastic
Brian's
that's
trying to
missing, but
say
you can use
something.
almost anything. So you put it there, and then it projects
You've
the game
given me a wonderful
right
life.
there. And keep in mind, this
I
is
love you
portable,
all.
So you'd be going around public like, "Hey guys, how you doing? I'm just playing a game here." Just when you thought the most
sorry.
pathetic
He's
excuse
gone.
for a video game
Oh my
was
God.
a Tiger
He's-
Risk game.
Yes, Chris.
Oh no! Imagine
I'm
playing one
afraid-
of these.
I'm afraid
up
that
close
our
to your
Brian
eye
is
in
dead.
red and black. Good Lord! You thought I was kidding, but it's true. This actually happened. Unlike the Virtual Boy, which causes eye strain and headaches within minutes, this thing does it immediately. Having over one eye meant you had to go cross-eyed to look at it, or cover the other eye. By the way, the game itself sucks just as much as the other Tiger games. Thought you could turn around?
Guys, I'm gonna need a
Yeah,
few minutes
right.
alone
I
upstairs.
love how the
I gotta do like
advertisements
a
always show
sad
kid
yank.
playing it. Look at his expression.
Stupid
He's
street hockey.
horrified.
I wish
And
we
in the
never went to
commercial,
that dump.
The kid's screaming
This is all
in
my fault.
agony.
I'm the one who had to throw away the damn time machine.
Roars into the R zone.
That's it. I just got to rebuild the time machine, and then I can go back and save Brian.
Oh, happy birthday!